who needs Park Avenue in New York when we have One Park downtown Sarasota? I'd like to introduce Chelsea. She is the on-site sales manager here at the Downtown Coa Banker office, actually selling this beautiful property. Tell us all about the property.
Thank you so much, Shayla. So One Park is a luxury condo being built in downtown Sarasota. It is an 18-story building with 149 units, and we're located right in between the Bay Park and the Quay. So we're on the corner of Boulevard of the Arts and 41. Our developers are Property Markets Group and Jebco. Jebco is a local developer who did the Strand, the Embassy, Vista Bay Point, and the Phoenix on Golden Gate, among several others. And Property Markets Group is a national developer. They're based out of Miami and Manhattan, and they just did their first project in Sarasota, Sage on Longboat Key. You might know of it.
Absolutely.
They have 16 units that sold out in just a couple months. They're under construction now and will be complete by the end of the year. So this is their second project in Sarasota, and we are so excited to have a developer of their status doing a project
We're
here.
excited to hear all about it and tell you guys all about this beautiful luxury residence. So I read in the paper that you've sold 150 million of these beautiful residences so far. Tell us about the process and where you're at and all the good stuff.
Yes, it's been a whirlwind couple months. The market has responded really well. And what we've seen, of course, we have the migration of buyers from New York, Massachusetts, Connecticut, the Midwest, California, the usual suspects. But probably half our buyers so far are right here in Sarasota. And they really responded well to the
product, the luxury is in high demand, I'm sure, right?
Exactly. We're something different than what we've seen in Sarasota. So we have a very high level of finishes.
Okay.
The building is sold completely finished. So your closets are built out.
That's actually a good point, because a lot of even the luxury end, they tend to leave that like a blank slate, right?
Exactly. It's kind of decorator ready instead of fully finished.
Interesting.
So we have a very high level of finishes. We have Sub-Zero and Wolf appliances. We have 12-foot ceilings. We have porcelain, marble, and engineered hardwood floors. You could see here a rendering of one of our primary bedrooms. All of our primary bedrooms have a midnight bar in them, which is also kind of that extra layer.
What is the midnight bar? That's a term I have not heard.
Let me show you a picture.
This is a midnight bar. Tell us everything we need to know.
So this comes standard in every unit. You'll have the Sub-Zero beverage center, a sink, and a beautiful built-out bar right in your master bedroom.
Necessary.
Not something you find in most condos.
And that comes standard, or is that's like
standard.
An option?
It's standard.
And if someone doesn't want that?
Of course, then they could just choose to leave it out.
Okay, interesting question. How would you compare the One Park to like the St. Regis product? Any sort of
our biggest difference is our location. So what's amazing about One Park is the Bay Project is right in our front yard. So the gorgeous 53-acre park is another amenity of the building.
Right.
So you can walk through the park. Behind us is the Quay with all of its shops and restaurants, and then downtown is just a few blocks away.
You can
we're very walkable.
Yeah, you can see a little, I don't know if the glare is going to show on this beautiful picture, but that building to the bottom right there you see is the Van Wezel. So I think that one of the biggest selling points, I would guess, is the location. Like every real estate, right? Location. Yes. And this is an awesome visual of, I guess, what the Bayfront Project will be looking like. And I would imagine that a lot of the buyers want that walkability. Of course, anything close to water is always desirable.
Absolutely.
So what are you hearing in terms of like when this is going to be finished and all that?
So what you see behind us, this is phase 1 of the park. This is under construction now. It includes this beautiful concession area with an architectural shade structure. Beautiful mangrove walkways, which are already mostly complete, so you can take a walk on them now. This phase will be done within the next year or two. The balance of the park, including the new Performing Arts Center, piers extending out over the water, this beautiful sunset pier that you see here, that should be done in the next 5 to 8 years.
Okay.
So the city of Sarasota was just awarded a $10 million grant from Governor DeSantis.
The governor, I read that,
yes. To help with this other environmental
Amazing.
projects within the park. So their time frame has definitely sped up from when they first launched the project.
And then how does that fit in with the beautiful One Park residences then,
Yes.
in terms of timeline and
So
completion?
our groundbreaking is projected for this fall with completion in December 2024. So
Okay.
phase 1 that you see behind us will be complete before our building is.
Excellent.
Another thing that sets One Park apart is the level of amenities that we have in the building. So our entire 4th floor is our amenity level. It's over 35,000 square feet of amenities.
Wow, that's big.
It's big. The gym alone is almost 10,000 square feet.
Holy.
There's also a golf simulator, a yoga studio, a Pilates studio. There's a spa with a Himalayan salt cave.
Oh my gosh, that's cool.
yes.
That's so different.
It's not something we've seen before in Sarasota.
I've not seen that yet. That's really cool. Have you been in one of those?
No, I haven't. I've heard
I
good
have.
things.
They're relaxing. So if you're forcing yourself to relax, it's just a really zen like atmosphere, and it's supposed to be good for the skin and release toxins.
I'm
I guess.
excited
Anyway.
to try it. Anyway, we have a swimming pool that's over 100 feet long, so
Lap pool.
large enough for laps.
Okay.
We have 5 guest suites available.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, so explain
Yes.
what that is. So that's more like for overflow guests from the residents, right?
Exactly. You have guests, you have family, friends coming to stay with you. You don't have room for them in your unit, or you just want them to have their private space. You can book a
Okay.
guest suite for them downstairs.
Do you have any pictures of the amenities?
I don't yet. More
Okay.
renderings are coming this week or next, though, so you may have to come back for another video.
And you'll just have to ask us for more information if you're interested. What about the price points here?
Before we get into the price points, there is one other really unique thing I want to mention
Sure.
about our amenities. We have executive offices available.
What does
So
that mean?
we have about a dozen private offices as well as small and large conference rooms. So in this day and age, a lot of us are working from home.
Okay.
You're able to pop downstairs and use those private offices or the conference rooms to work from.
That's great. And if
Yes.
you don't want to do that from your home, it's almost like you're able to step out a little bit, but not be in
Exactly.
your
You're going to
home,
work,
so
getting out of your home.
That's cool.
But still in your building.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And Chelsea, can you give us an overview of some of the floor plans and the pricing so people
Of
know?
course.
Okay.
So we have 11 different floor plans to choose from.
Oh,
You can see them
wow.
on the screen here behind us. We have 5 2-bedroom units. Those are residences 2, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and the balance are 3-bedroom.
Okay.
All of the units have a den. You can see we've got 4 residences, 8, 9, 10, and 11 that are front to back. So they have balconies overlooking the Bay Park and out to the bay, and then also on their southern balcony, they'd be able to see downtown.
Nice.
So our prices start at 1.9 million and go up to 5.5 million for these units. We also have 6 penthouses. Our penthouses range from 9.4 million to 13.7 for the 3 that are left and
Okay.
haven't sold. And all of our penthouses have private rooftops with summer kitchens
That's
and
kind of a
plunge pools.
necessity, I think, in this market, right? I think people in that
Yes.
price point would come to expect that, right?
Yes,
So-
it will be an incredible space for them.
Wow, I can't wait to see this project. I had just asked you, like, what can they upgrade or what are their choices, and you gave a really interesting answer I wasn't
Everything
expecting.
is standard. So the Sub-Zero and Wolf appliances, the marble and porcelain floor, all of that is standard. None of it is an upgrade. We also have
Okay.
Waterworks plumbing fixtures in the bathrooms.
Okay.
We have standalone tubs, double sinks, the highest level of luxury finishes, services, and amenities at One Park.
Very interesting. It takes the guesswork out of what they should put in or not put in, right?
And it
so-
saves them from spending another 5% on top of their purchase price to upgrade their unit to truly make it luxury.
So are they able to pick any colors out then?
Oh, yes,
Okay,
absolutely.
like cabinetry colors and
Yes.
things like
They
that.
have
they're-
choices
Okay.
for their countertops, for their cabinets, even the flooring. They've got 2 marble options, 2 porcelain, 2
Perfect.
engineered
People like a
hardwood.
little option, but not too many, right? So
Exactly.
that it's all pretty consistent with the value of One Park, I would imagine. Okay, good to know. And how do we get a hold of you, or for scheduling appointments? Like I think we sit in the gallery,
Absolutely,
right?
yes.
Okay.
Call me anytime. We'll schedule an appointment for you to come here with anybody who's interested. At the end of the month, we will have a sales center opening, an
Oh,
official sales
where's
center
that
with a
gonna be?
model of the building and a build out of the kitchen.
Okay.
It'll be on Lemon, across from the Italian restaurant there.
Awesome. Well, get with me
Yes.
directly. I can set the appointments up with
Yes.
Chelsea. Click the link below, shaylachwit.com.